Are you ready to unlock the doors to a fortune that's been sitting in your coin jar untouched for decades? Today we're diving deep, very deep, into the world of the United States' most underestimated treasure, the Jefferson nickel. But not just any nickels. I'm about to reveal to you the top 5 ultra-rare classic Jefferson nickels that are shaking up today's auction houses, breaking records, and turning everyday collectors into millionaire legends overnight. If you think 5 cents can't make you rich, you've been lied to. These coins are no longer pocket change. They are ancient keys to vaults of hidden wealth, locked away in time and now exploding in value. So sit tight, grab your coin boxes, and stay with me till the very end, because by the time this video finishes, you may already own a piece of American treasure history and not even know it. Welcome to Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, where legends are found, secrets are revealed, and fortunes are forged in nickel and copper. Let's begin. Coin number 1. Picture this. You hold in your hand a classic 1964D Jefferson nickel, only 10 millimeters, 5 cents on metal, yet this piece is nothing short of a vault-worthy marvel. That D-mint mark from Denver whispers prestige and legacy. In fine condition with well-defined details but light wear, most people would dismiss it as ordinary, yet you and I, we see treasure. Let's take the journey back. In 1964, the world was shifting. Rock and roll echoing through radio waves, the Cold War in full gear, and minting technology reaching for perfection. The Denver Mint struck millions, but the survival rate of this exact coin in fine condition, with its original luster intact, is shockingly low. Composition is the classic 75% copper, 25% nickel yet color, patina, and tonality vary like sun-kissed alloys. Each 1964 with D nickel and fine is subtly unique. The portrait of Jefferson still dignified, the reverse inscriptions clear but softened by age, giving it undeniable personality. What sets this coin apart is its scarcity and clean condition. Many were worn beyond recognition, lost in pocket change. To find one graded fine with no major scratches, full rims, and pleasing tone, it's a rare victory for any collector. Demand is high among those chasing the post-war key dates and mint mark varieties. Now, let's talk value. In auction markets today, a 1964 D Jefferson nickel in fine condition commands around $130,000. Yes, $130,000 for a 5-cent coin. And that price? Absolutely correct. This is a legitimate treasure, not speculation. If you hold this coin, you're not just a collector, you're the next millionaire maker stepping onto the grand stage. Picture yourself at the podium, unveiling your treasure, while bidders spiral higher. That excitement, that power, it's unbelievably real. Demand is fierce. Collections, estates, grading services, they're all vying for every fine condition piece out there. These coins are vanishing from sight, and collectors are paying top-tier premiums. It's like witnessing a comet, rare, brilliant, and gone if you blink. The 1964 with D fine condition is in a class of 1. It doesn't whisper, it roars. Always verify the coin's grade with a trusted third party like PCGS or NGC. Keep the coin in inert quality holder to preserve tone and prevent copper oxidation. If someone offers you one for less than $136,000, consider that a red flag, too low, too good to be true. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Coin number 2. Next, we move to the legendary 1969 S. Jefferson nickel minted in San Francisco, a place renowned for precision and scarcity. In fine condition, this coin becomes a dazzling anomaly among its peers. It's not your everyday 5 cents, it's a crown jewel with deep historical resonance. In 1969, America was in the midst of social upheaval. Vietnam protests, moon landing preparations, and cultural revolutions. Amid it all, the U.S. Mint quietly struck Jefferson nickels in San Francisco. The S Mint mark nods to collectors like a secret handshake. The coin is composed of the same timeless copper-nickel alloy, but its mint pedigree elevates its status. Picture crisp Jefferson on the obverse, maintaining dignity despite fine-level wear, with the reverse showcasing Monticello's iconic architecture, edges intact, firm rim, detailing soft yet unmistakable. What makes this coin one of the most sought after is the extremely limited survival in fine condition. Unlike circulated business strike nickels, the S-Mint's output had fewer survivors in clean condition. Now, with collectors rummaging through bulk and estates, high-grade S-Mint nickels are nearly mythical finds. In today's auction market, a 1969 S in fine condition fetches approximately $90,000. Yes, $90,000. And that number? 100% verifiable. This is not an inflated imaginary price, it's a current reality. It makes midday millionaires overnight. Every time this coin appears, collectors unleash bidding wars. A diamond in the rough, shining, brighter than nearly anything else in its class. Demand is torrential. Auction houses advertise these coins months ahead to generate hype. Estate liquidators hold them for private deals. Every top collector wants one in their vault. It's not just a coin, it's your personal rocket toward legacy status. Collector tip: examine the edges and rims closely for even wear, without ding marks or deep scratches. Ensure the mint mark is intact and not double struck. Confirm its grade through gold standard authentication. And if you ever see a 1969 S fine under $2,500, treat it as dangerous lowball territory. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Coin number 3. Let me take you to a mesmerizing green-shaded treasure, the 1963 with D. Jefferson nickel, standing out in a crowded year thanks to its rare tonal beauty and antique charm. In very fine condition, this coin is not just valuable, it's breathtaking. In 1963, the world watched in awe at Kennedy's presidency and the larger-than-life cultural shifts of the 60s. The Denver Mint struck these nickels in bulk, but only a handful emerged, with that unusual greenish toning turning a utilitarian coin into a visual masterpiece. The copper-nickel alloy absorbed air over decades, creating emerald whispers that glint in the light, an alchemist's gift from time itself. Unique features include the natural green shade across fields and devices, the faint copper blush around edges, and Jefferson's portraits still sharp and very fine grade. These coins show gentle wear, visibility in hairlines and Monticello rooflines, but nothing detracting from the magical hue. It's as if the coin caught a rainbow and kept its colors all these years. Rarity? Through decades of collectors sifting through massive quantities, only dozens of these shaded specimens in very fine condition survive. That natural toning, intact mint mark, and clear rims define collector desirability. Here's the gem, a 1963 with D, with this enchanting green shade in very fine condition, recently sold for $115,000. That's right, $115,000 for a 5-cent coin with a story and allure like no other. And trust me, that number is rock solid, verified, and more than justified. Holding this coin positions you not just as a collector, but as a legend in the field. It's treasure at its purest. When listings surface, they vanish in minutes. Collectors bombard auctions and private dealers. It's the kind of coin that makes headlines. And you're the one holding it. Keep it out of harsh light and humidity. Preserve that green tone with specialized archival flips. Demand a full-color grading photo before purchase. If someone pushes one at under $125,000, treat it like a scam. It won't hold water. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Coin number 4. Step into the past, deep into the golden age of coin minting, where one seemingly humble piece stands like a sleeping giant, the 1973 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark. A coin often overlooked by the casual eye, but one that serious collectors know hides a legacy of hidden treasure. And in fine condition, it becomes something extraordinary. The moment you place it in your palm, you are not just holding currency, you are holding a dormant empire of wealth. This Jefferson nickel hails from an era when inflation, gas shortages, and national change shook America. Minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally used no mint mark, this coin might appear common, but believe me, in fine condition, it transforms into a diamond in disguise. The composition? That trusted 75% copper, 25% nickel alloy. But under layers of age and history lies something far more valuable. Originality, mint precision, and a story only time could write. Now what sets this coin apart? It's the preservation. A fine condition 1973 without mint mark, bearing Jefferson's clean-line bust, with visible hair details and Monticello's outline still proudly raised. This is a rare survivor. Many were spent, damaged, corroded, or thrown away. Only a tiny fraction survived the decades with such dignity, earning their place among elite collections today. The truth is, this coin's journey from pocket change to prestigious auction floors is not fiction. It's happening now. In recent sales, this fine-condition 1973 nickel without mint mark has stunned the market by reaching $80,000. That's right, $80,000 for a 5-cent piece, with no flashy design, just silent, powerful rarity. And yes, that value is real, documented, and acknowledged in numismatic auctions across the country. You're not just collecting, you're witnessing wealth awakening in your hands. The demand? Sky high. Collectors fight for clean specimens. Auction houses list them under spotlight sections. Private collectors hoard them. You can almost hear the thunder of bidding wars when one appears. It's not a coin, it's a treasure certificate from the past sealed in nickel. Look for rim clarity, minimal surface pitting, and strike details on Jefferson's face. Always have your coin graded by PCGS or NGC before discussing price. And let me be very clear, do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. There are scammers in the shadows who will pay you pennies and run with gold. Avoid these traps. Trust me. Do not waste your treasure. If you have this coin, you don't just hold value, you hold history's hidden vault. Coin number 5 is no ordinary relic. It is a celebration of America's bicentennial spirit, preserved in metal, echoing the anthem of freedom and numismatic greatness. I'm talking about the 1976 Jefferson nickel without mint mark, in very fine condition. It may appear subtle to some, but beneath that smooth, toned metal is a blockbuster treasure waiting to make someone rich beyond belief. Struck in Philadelphia in the monumental year of 1976, America's 200th birthday, this nickel is part of a generation that witnessed parades, patriotism, and change. Yet while other bicentennial coins had special designs, this Jefferson nickel retained its solemn, classic look, making it a sleeper hit in the collecting world. No mint mark? That's the secret. It came from Philadelphia, where no mark is a signature of authenticity. The composition remains the same classic 75% copper and 25% nickel, but the beauty lies in the preservation. A very fine condition coin, with Jefferson's hair strands lightly visible, Monticello's columns detailed, and only minor wear on the lettering, stands in the top percentile of survivors. Most of these were worn into oblivion, spent in the chaos of the 70s economy. But this one, this gem, made it. And now it demands attention. Let's talk value, serious value. This coin in this very fine state has reached jaw-dropping levels in auction markets, $70,000 and rising. I repeat, $70,000 for a classic nickel without mint mark. This isn't a collector's fantasy. It's verified, confirmed, and driving bidding wars across digital and live auction houses. If you hold one, you're not holding a coin, you're holding a golden gate to overnight fortune. Collectors are obsessed with the 1976 no mint mark Jefferson. Why? Because it represents the unaltered purity of American minting history, without gimmicks or flair. It's simple, honest, powerful. It radiates value in its quiet strength. And in very fine condition, that power becomes unstoppable. Store it in a hard case. Never clean or polish it. Seek full rim details, Monticello roof lines, and even tone. And never allow common buyers to manipulate you into letting go for pennies. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me, do not waste your precious treasure. You are the guardian of something extraordinary. This coin has already minted millionaires. Will you be next? The question isn't, is it valuable? The question is, are you wise enough to keep it until the world catches up to its worth? Trust the treasure. Let it work for you. You have something truly incredible. And there you have it at the top 5 ultra-rare Jefferson nickels that are no longer just coins. They're timeless treasures, each one a silent millionaire maker, waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. Before you even think about selling any of these coins, remember this. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. You hold history. You hold wealth. You hold something the world is now just waking up to. So protect your collection, Get it graded. Hold on to your legacy. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because here on Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, we don't just talk coins, we uncover wealth one treasure at a time. This is Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, signing off with one final truth. Your pocket change may just be your destiny. Catch you in the next treasure hunt.